Before we jump in, let's be real. This podcast contains jokes, laughter, and a whole lot of real talk. Yes, we cover serious crimes. Yes, we add a little humor, but never, and I mean never, at the expense of the victims or their families. If you're sensitive, easily offended, or the type to clutch your pearls every time someone laughs during a true crime story, this may not be the podcast for you. But if you like your true crime with a little bit of spice, a lot of honesty, and just enough petty to keep it fun, welcome to Melanin Mysteries, baby. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Melanin Mysteries, the podcast where we uncover the most mysterious true crimes with a touch of humor. So today we're delving into the case of Eugenia and Romano Campbell. On what seemed like a normal day, an eerie coincidence turned everything upside down. The day Romano's life took a tragic turn, his mother's house mysteriously burnt to the ground. As the community grappled with the shock, questions began to arise. Was this strange event a mere accident, or did something more sinister lurk beneath the surface? So join us as we explore the enigma surrounding this strange and tragic day where fate, fire, and unanswered questions collide. I'm your host, Tiffany.
And I'm your co-host, Willie. Let's get her done.
So on October 12th, 2011, around 4:30 p.m., a 911 call comes in to Mobile County, Alabama, a small town of Pritchard, from a frantic wife. So she comes home from a little girl's trip with her sister, and the caller is Eugenia Campbell. She came home and her husband's car is parked in the driveway, but the trunk is wide open and their front door is too. And her husband's keys are still in the doorknob, so she's scared to go inside.
Hell yeah. I'll be
Like, because
scared
you don't
too.
know what the fuck you're walking into. So the Mobile County Police, they show up expeditiously. So when the officers arrive on the scene, they cautiously, proceed in the house. They don't know if somebody's in there. They don't know what's going on. So they're proceeding with caution. So the first officer who walks in, he sees a pair of legs and feet from behind the couch. And they are able to identify the man as Romano Campbell.
Here we go, Romano Campbell. So Romano Lee Campbell Sr. was born August 28th, 1979 in Mobile, Alabama. All his friends and family called him Ray Ray. His mother is Patricia Zine, and his father was Marion Vernon Bowman Sr. We have no idea where his last name Campbell came from, but we are just going to keep rolling. His mom, Patricia, at the time he was born, was a teen mom, and then she became a police chaplain and operates a Christian radio ministry on Sunday mornings. His parents separated when he was still a child. His mother remarried a man named Michael Zine Sr. and Romano, who was the oldest child. His biological father passed away in 2003. His siblings were Marion Jr., Patricia, Anitra, Joshua, and Patrick. Damn, she had a lot of kids. She had more kids than a little German Shepherd. Romano grew up in poverty, but in a family full of love. Why do you say when somebody grow up poor, they always gotta say the family is full of love?
Because I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're like, yeah, even though
they
he
don't
grew
want
up
to make it sound as bad as it is, I guess.
because ain't nothing. Look, let me tell you, I know people that grew up in a family poor, and there was no love in that house whatsoever. It was not. It was crack, it was trauma, and it was abuse. So I'm just saying, right?
You start early. Here you go.
Yes. So he was determined to see his way out the hood. He had graduated from Vigor High School with extra credits, and he ran track and played football. Instead of going to college, he went to the military route, which I would recommend. I do recommend kids do that. I do not have an issue with kids going to the military, especially when they don't know what they want to do. He left soon after high school graduation and went to the U.S. Army. Now I wouldn't go to the Army. He served 2 years. He was stationed at Fort Knox in Kentucky before doing 2 tours in Iraq, tours in Germany, Korea, and the Persian Gulf War. He made it to sergeant before leaving the military. Okay.
So yeah, he was about his business.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was determined to get out. I mean, you're right. He was determined to get out the hood. Then they went to the service with sergeant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was on to something. So Eugenia Singleton Campbell, she was born June 14th, 1981 in Mobile, Alabama, to her
Mm.
mother Angela Edmonds. And she has one sister that we know of. Her name was Santana, but I couldn't find like any information about her childhood. But we do know the pair met in 1998. They were high school sweethearts. So cute. But they broke up before Ray Ray went to the army. So word on the street was she tried to pin a baby on him, but she wasn't even pregnant. Allegedly.
Damn. Allegedly.
Yeah, so she clearly we can see from the get go she a hot mess. So Romano, aka Ray Ray, he goes off to the army in 2000. So he's on leave in 2002. He's home from Germany, and him and Eugenia run back into each other to win Dixie. And Eugenia, she had a baby while he was gone, and allegedly the baby's daddy was a deadbeat. So those sparks they're still flying, and I guess with him being away, and if it was a case that Eugenia had lied, apparently like he must have forgot. I don't know. They broke up. You know, you break up. She must have put it on a real good, slipped his mind because he very soon before he went back to Germany, he slipped a ring on her finger, took her down to the courthouse, and married her.
First of all, let's get this. Let's just go cut right to the case, right? And a lot of people gonna get mad because I'm about to use this word, but I was taught by the best. Tell Tiffany, why? I ain't no bitch gonna put a baby on me and lie, and then we come back around and you had a baby by somebody else, and I'm putting a ring on it. What? So she's a liar, and you get the leftovers.
What you trying to say? Because she had a baby, she's damaged goods. Don't go down. Don't go down
No,
that
no,
road.
no, 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 no. You're right. I apologize. Know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is she lied. Know what I'm saying? So now that you lied, you damaged goods. Just because again, you had a baby by somebody else, and then no, I ain't dealing with you. I ain't putting no damn ring on it. He must have been light
Well,
skinned.
Romano, he put a ring on it. Okay.
Was he light skinned?
No, sir. He was brown skinned.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying that's okay.
What
Okay.
does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Don't start that light skin shit.
First of all, light skinned people they pee when they sit down. Men, I don't know if you knew that. That's a known fact. They do. They sit down when they pee. Grown light skinned men. So they just do odd things. So I just thought maybe he was light skinned for him to. She lied. So that's a big lie right there. Lie. Not hey, I lied and said, I don't know. I didn't pay my phone bill. Can you hook up? You lied and said a whole baby. You know what
If
I'm
you could
saying?
see my face right now.
My bad. Go ahead. Jeez. Yeah, that's your
So
fault. You shouldn't did that Love Lies in Alabama last week.
so anyway, they got married so fast, they didn't bother to tell their family. They told nobody they got married. So Ray Ray's mom, she just so happened to find out while she was reading the newspaper, and she just so happened to see it in the announcement section. So that's how his mom found out they got married.
That's that bullshit. But he was in a house that was full of love, right? Yeah. So Romano took on Eugenia's son as his own. This dude.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying, man. I know. All right, let me quit. Let me stop being like that. Know what I'm saying? Because
Cause
I
you shit,
obviously,
you did
yeah,
it.
I know. I know. Okay, don't put my business. You're right. I did. But Dan lied to me, like it said you were pregnant. That whole lying about the pregnancy just don't sit right with me. That's crazy. Okay,
It's not sitting right in your spirit
it's
today.
not it's not right in my spirit right now. My spirit, I'm not feeling it. So of course, he took the kid on his own, which is okay. That's the right thing to do, right? After the couple got married, they settled in an army base near Savannah, Georgia. They had a son in 2003, so he finally did get a baby out of her, you know what I'm saying? And a daughter in 2008, and another son in 2009. Oh, damn, that's like them they're back to back to back. So in 2006, Romano knew that he needed to be a more present father. So when he enlisted, his enlistment was over in 2006, he decided to end his military career. He came back stateside and moved his family back to Pritchard, Alabama, and took a job working offshore for Superior Oil Company. He would be gone for like 2 weeks, then back home for 2 weeks. Still not an ideal situation, but it was better than him being deployed. And the money was comparable to what he was used to making as a military. They make money, especially when you make it up in the ranks. That's money.
And when you had kids, they be paying you for all them kids you have. The more kids you
Oh,
have,
that is true.
money
That
you
is
get.
true.
Yep.
That is true. Actually, what the one chick, Elizabeth, right? Damn, I be saying everybody's name. She was in the army. Know what I'm saying? She was in the army, and I think she still get paid right now. She been out the army for some years, so the army pay you good, man. Know what I'm saying? I mean, so I recommend again anybody that's young get in the service. I won't recommend the army, but get in the service, get that money. Romano's superior spoke very highly of him, right? So at the scene, right, after the EMTs had been called, so we're going back to the actual scene, right? So after the EMTs had been called, they tried to resuscitate Romano, but he was pronounced deceased at the scene. He had more than 12 gunshot wounds. Word had gotten back to Ramona's mother that something wasn't right. Before she got the call about Ramona, her house went up in flames. Damn!
Pause, pause, pause.
What'd I do?
Why you just call that man Ramona?
Romano.
Romano. You just said his name right 18 times. And then you just start picking and pulling out names out your ass.
I know, right? I'm horrible with names. You know, look, everybody know that's my thing. I'm horrible with names, right? I try. I do. I know not to call you Tiff. That's all I need to know, right? That's the only name I need to know not to say, right? That's it. So her house went up in flames. She called all 7 of her children, and Romano, right,
Mm-hmm.
was the only one who didn't answer or show up. When the children made it to the house, they were told what happened. Romano mom lost her house and her son all in the same afternoon. Now that's horrible. Could these
Mm-hmm.
2 incidents be related? Damn, that you lost your son and your house. Damn. I wish she had
That's
insurance.
on both of them.
Cause she would have got paid. Like damn, like real talk. Like I look, it's a tragedy, right? But nigga, that was a come up right there. If you had insurance, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm did too much.
I'm terrified of a fire and because I feel like the stuff that can be replaced, that's fine, but like the stuff that you can't replace, like all your pictures, like you know,
Yeah.
like that is like the scariest thing to me is the stuff that you cannot replace. There was a time before we had iPhones and stuff, and I still have like old pictures that I would be devastated if I
So as you
lost.
lost, yeah, I get it, man. Fires, yeah. I mean, fire or water. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's yeah, especially fire though, man. That's a sizzle. Water is a possibility you can preserve, but fire, yeah, that shit is over.
Yeah. So now we're back to Eugenia. She's upset, she's distraught, but I mean, why wouldn't she be? She's been missing her husband or whatever. She comes home. She's thinking she about to get it in. She about to have some wild sex. I don't know what married folks do, but instead she found the love of her life dead in their
Wait,
home.
wait, wait. You think you don't know what married folks do? You don't know?
Nope, sure don't know.
I'm just saying,
That's
okay. Okay. So what do that's hilarious and whatever married folks do. Like married folks are different than couples, right? They was fucking that's what they was doing. Oh, shoot. Go ahead, my bad.
So she was questioned by the detectives as where she's been. So she just she says, "Hey, me and my sister Santana, that's what had driven her over to the house. They had been gambling all night in Biloxi, Mississippi, and it was late, and she didn't want to come home to an empty house because she was kind of scared. So she stayed at her sister's house the night before, and she was scared because the week before her house had been broken into, and somebody stole Romano's 9mm gun. They didn't take nothing else. They just stole the gun. So she didn't want to stay home by herself because that person might come back and shoot her with that gun that they stole because that was the only thing they stole.
Yeah, that's weird.
So it's
Yeah.
crazy. They only stole one thing.
A
So
gun.
they then asked, Eugenia, like, is there anybody who want to hurt Romano? Do you have anything you can give us? Just anything. She's like, I don't know. She's clueless. She don't know nothing. She don't know. So she was like, my husband, he's keeps to himself. He doesn't really go out. He's here with me. He's here with the kids. When he is home, because he works offshore 2 weeks out the month. So I don't know. So they ask her, like, is anybody having an affair? Was Romano seeing anybody? And she's like, of course not.
Of
We have
course.
a happy
Happy. There
marriage.
you go. Look, I'm telling you guys. Anytime, and I have said this on numerous different episodes. Anytime somebody say they're oh, we had a happy marriage, it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be real. Like, I mean, we struggle. But when they emphasize, it's always some bullshit involved, man. Every single time. Have I been wrong?
No.
Thank you.
So there were only 2 shell casings found at the scene, which was under a couch, and they thought it was kind of odd because if he had been shot that many times, why are they only finding 2 shell casings? and they said they were placed like kind of odd, like they had been like moved or hidden. So they said that was suspicious. But basically, somebody knew what they were doing because they didn't leave the casings behind, and there was no physical evidence at the scene. There were no fingerprints, there were no footprints, like there was just nothing there. They just found the dead man. That's it.
That's it.
And those two casings. That's it.
Mm. All right. So the very next day, an autopsy was done on Romano. It was confirmed that he'd been shot 16 times. That's overkill. Somebody hates you.
Mhm.
If they shoot you 16 times, most clips is like 10 rounds. Right? I mean, you could get an extended clip, but usually the young niggas get them. You know what I'm saying? The young thugs out here, they the ones with the YNs. They get this, the extended clips. So that means a person had to shoot, take out the clip, put another one in, and finish it off with 16 shots. Ain't that
That's
crazy?
crazy because I mean, I would assume you would be deceased.
Hell yeah, you get shot 16 times. You know what I'm saying? You unless you what's his name? He got
50
shot
Cent
9 times. 50 Cent, yeah. That's a lot of times to get shot, man.
and survive.
Um Let me get shot 16 times and I'm survive. Oh, I'm talking my shit.
That's why he be
No,
talking so much shit now.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm talking my shit. You get shot 16 times, shit, you got me messed up. Know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm still alive. So look, time of death was early in the morning, maybe around midnight. The police spoke with neighbors, but that was a dead end. So they didn't see nothing. So unfortunately, there was no witnesses. No one heard anything. Detective asked if there were any, like, it been any unusual activity that the neighbors may have noticed. One neighbor did notice that they had seen a car in Eugenia's driveway. And what a coincidence. The neighbor just so happened to catch the license plate number. You know they had to be old. Only old nosy.
I would say, oh, they be sitting out there looking out their window, like, why?
Yeah, exactly. Now who's over there? Now who's in their yard? Yeah, but ain't not like an old nosy neighbor in situations like this. It's good to have them old ass nosy neighbors, man. Matter of fact, that was real talk. Aisha's mother. She was that neighbor. She was the type of neighbor. She knew everything that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Because she would tell Aisha, then Aisha would tell Brittany. So yeah, she was one of them nosy neighbors too. And check out that episode. That's the last week episode also. Aisha and Lance Mason. Check it out. So police go type in a license plate and go slide up on old dude. So they found out who it was, right? We would call him Sam since his name wasn't disclosed anywhere. So they pull up on Sam and ask him if he knows what happened to Ramona Camel. Sam like, who? I don't know no Romano. So they say, do you know Eugenia? He like, oh, Eugenia. Yeah, you know her. You know what I'm saying? I busted down ain't nine then. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she was a whole damn. I knew I didn't like her, man. He said, I bust her down every now and again when her husband isn't around. Now, then she say everything was just great. And Sam says, I ain't the only one. So you hear that? These
Mhm.
hoes ain't loyal.
Yeah, Breezy said it best. He sure did.
He did, man. I'm
And I
telling
ain't trying to
you.
be funny. She was. We ain't gonna. I ain't gonna talk
Yeah,
about
no, the bitch was ugly. All right, let's get straight to the point. That'd be the craziest shit though. But I'm telling you, sometimes the ugly girls got the best cooter cat. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a yes, they get the best cooter cat. I'm not lying. That's why you think I'm telling you why you think these dudes be crashing out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they on these ugly chicks because the bitch look horrible, man. Like wait till y'all see her. Like it's bad. Like when you send me the picture of her, I'm like, what? Yes,
it.
man.
It was the eye that got me. Like I couldn't
She
figure out if
she
she
like
was
Uncle
blind.
Ruckus. She looked just like Uncle Ruckus
From
from
Boondock.
Boondocks, don't she? This bitch like Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks. Don't trust them niggas over there.
So anyway, police they like, okay, we about to do some digging, and they come across at least 4 different men that Eugenia has been using to keep her warm while Mamano is out working. He is being a good man taking care of his family.
Damn, man. She was giving us a 4 different dudes, man. Ugh.
They
And
said
you
at
know that, yeah,
least.
they probably were doing it raw too.
We shall talk about that later. So the police they start tracking down these men,
Track them
right?
down.
They got to start going down the list trying to figure out if there's any connection here because they already found out she didn't lie because she said they were happy. There wasn't no affairs, no none of that. That
Mm-hmm.
was a lie.
A lie from the pits of hell.
So the police start tracking these men down. One of the men was Romano's brother-in-law. Like she
All
just
right,
ain't
come
have
on
no
now.
boundaries,
Now, come
none.
on now. Come on now.
hmm
Wait, you said it was his brother-in-law.
Yes,
Wait, that. Wait, I'm confused. Ain't that her brother?
Romano's brother-in-law. So one of Romano's siblings, I'm assuming, got married. So she was
Oh, okay,
cheating.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I got confused. I thought you were trying to pull a flipsy on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I thought you were trying to say it was her brother because it would be technically his brother-in-law, right?
No, apparently when like his sister or something had got married or whatever, somebody got
Damn. So she
married.
just she keeping it in the family. Okay.
So one of the men was in jail, another one was out of town, and then the other two they ended up ruling out with phone records.
Okay.
So they all got alibis. And they said there was one last number on the list for a fifth man. But
Damn, she 5 niggas. You know her pH balance was off. Because
yeah,
even if you
she
use a
had to have
condom, know what I'm saying,
kids.
it's still yeah, it's man, the coo still stink when you use know what I'm saying, rubber. It do. It be smell like whale sweat.
So anyway, that fifth man, the number they called, it was just out of service because it was a burner phone. So police can't do anything with that at this point. So the police mentioned to Romano's family, like, hey, did y'all know this bitch got niggas out here? So they was just like, you know what? We won't give a damn about none of that. We concerned about, getting justice for Romano. Whatever that bitch got going on, it's not important right now. And best believe the police, they was pressing Eugenia, but her alibi was solid. Like her sister corroborated her alibi. She was seen at the casino, so there's nothing they can really do with that. The only thing that they kind of like had on her, they were like, well, she called Romano 30 minutes before he arrived home. I mean, but then again, that doesn't mean anything. That's her husband.
Mhm.
So that's just what it is. But she did admit to the affairs after she was confronted about it. But she was very adamant. She was like, I had nothing to do with my husband's murder. Like, I nothing. This had nothing to do with me. I don't know what happened. Do what y'all got to do, but it ain't having to do with me. And then remember Romano's mom, her house caught fire.
Yeah,
Completely a
yeah.
coincidence. No, that
Oh,
Mobile
no,
County.
okay. So it
Yeah.
really was a coincidence. Oh, okay.
Yes, really was a coincidence. The Mobile County Arson Department ruled it was an electrical fire. They said like she had some clothes. It was an electrical issue. Clothes caught on fire and just house goes up in smoke. So it was
That's why,
just
yeah, it's a friendly
a
reminder to clean your
coincidence.
lint traps out. Clean your lint traps.
Yeah, I just did that the other day.
I mean, no
So
offense,
that's
you acting you acting like I thought you changed the filter to your furnace. I would hope that you would do that every day, right?
you talking about in my
Ah,
dryer,
damn.
right?
Yes, your lint trap. You supposed to do it
Yeah,
every day.
you do it every time every time you do a load. You
Oh,
gotta,
okay. You kind of made it seem like you're like, well, I did it the other day, as if you haven't did
yeah,
it
'cause
in such a long
I
time.
just washed a load of clothes the other day.
Okay, look, I'm just trying to keep you safe. All right, don't knock me. I'm just trying to keep you safe. All right, I don't want you to be like Ramona Mama. Long as that house going up in fire because of you trying to dry some dry some clothes and you didn't let that shit cake up. That's all.
So yes, it was just two tragedies in one day, which is like horrible. I can only imagine.
About every summer, we meet for a trip.
Vacation has officially begun on Netflix.
To best enjoy your trip, we suggest the following itinerary.
I say we just wing it.
Wing it.
See where the wind takes us.
From best-selling author Emily Henry
Are you guys like a thing?
Oh, no, we're just friends.
Platonic travel companions.
comes your next favorite rom-com.
Who wants to go skinny dipping? Alex does.
Vacation Alex!
I love it when you get weird.
People We Meet on Vacation, now playing on Netflix. Rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13.
That's horrible. Like I know, like I know she probably was thinking, like, God, come on now. My house caught on fire and I lost my son. So time goes on. And eventually the case go cold. So Romano family was offering $10,000 reward for any information leading to whoever was responsible for taking his life. Eugenia take her 4 kids and move to Biloxi, Mississippi for a fresh start. She even finds a new man. Wow,
She ain't got no problem finding a
exactly.
man.
Obviously, she definitely ain't got no problem finding no man. Know what I'm saying? She just, God, yeah, she had 5 dudes banging them out. She finds a new man and they have a baby and life is good. Damn. That's crazy. It's now 2014 and detectives in Princeton, Alabama get a call from a man in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. He claims he has some information on a murder that happened back in 2011. He says a man was murdered in his home and he knows who did it, but he will only talk to the police if they come down and meet him. And he drops the name Eugenia Campbell because he doesn't know the man's name. Damn, what a coincidence.
What a coinky dink.
A coinky. The detectives hop up and make the 2-hour drive to meet the man at the gas station. The man's name is Frank, and Frank tells the detective that his friend was really drunk the other day after his baby mama put him out. He started rambling about how he killed her husband up in Pritchard, right? They were going to split the $200,000 life insurance policy, but she never gave him any money.
Okay, let me
Frank,
stop you right
yes,
there.
please,
Let me
yes.
stop you right there. Why the hell these people don't? If you got somebody committing a murder for your ass, pay they asses.
Yes, pay the man. Yes. You gotta render to Caesar. People kill me with that. What you think gonna happen if you don't? That's the crazy part. Like the first thing they're gonna do is snitch on you. I think a lot of people probably be thinking like, well, he ain't gonna say nothing because he gonna implicate himself. Man, these niggas don't care. Know what I'm saying? Yes.
I mean, but I think they'll be a lot more inclined to shut the hell up if they got paid. Just a thought. Just a
No,
thought.
I get you. Yes, I get you. So, but of course, like I said, never gave him the money. So Frank and their other friend really didn't pay their friend any mind because he was drunk. And I get a drunk man speak a sober mind, but I don't give a fuck how drunk I am. I ain't about to be saying no shit like that. I've been drunk before. I saw a couple ugly hoes. I love them while I was drunk. But
That's
I
why
ain't gonna
you
get
the situation.
shut your
in.
yeah, look. Hey. Blame it on the alcohol. But I'm something like that, a murder. Yeah, that shit. Obviously, it must have been on it must have been heavy on that dude's mind where he had to some people gotta tell somebody, you know what I'm saying? And they say, like I said, a drunk person speaks a sober mind. But Frank got curious. He just decided to check it out to see if there was any validity to his friend. And it was right there. Frank had a few details that were never released to the public. So Frank gives the detective his friend's name, Alexander Williams. And Frank also gives them Alexander's phone number. Remember, we mentioned that the fifth number the police found back in 2011 and it was disconnected. That was the same number Frank gave the detectives. And when they call it, hello, got him.
So,
Got him.
Gots to be more careful. So detectives, they use phone towers to track down Mr. Alexander. And they hem his ass right the fuck up and bring him right on down to the station. So while they're pulling phone records, they also notice on that burner phone the whereabouts on the night of the murder. It was right at Eugenia's house in Pritchard, Alabama on that fateful night. So unfortunately, there's no information I could find on Mr. Alexander outside of the fact that he was born in 1986 and his mother's name is Gloria. He does have a prior criminal record of burglary and theft of property. He was arrested but never convicted on these charges, and that is all we know about Mr. Alexander.
Okay. So Alexander initially denied knowing Eugenia, denied knowing anything about any murder, but then he later confessed that he and Eugenia met back in August 2011 and they started having sex after about 2 weeks. Well, at least you wait 2 weeks right there.
What is
They
2
fell in
weeks?
love. And Alice introduced Eugenia to his mother. She did explain that she was married, but that her husband was physically abusive and she really wanted to leave him. She asked Alice to kill him and they could split the $200,000 insurance policy. I just saying I never understood people that just so willingly I did something really gotta be off with you to just agree to something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just agree,
Yeah,
I need you to kill my husband. Yeah, okay. I don't want I don't know. That's why I said people
red
are
flag. Red flag. Do you see the red flag? It's waving.
nigga,
It's
fuck a red
waving.
flag. It's worse than a red flag. Bitch, you talk about murder. Like murder. Not he will hey, can you help me jump him? You know what I'm saying? Not, hey, we rob him. You talk about killing this nigga. Yes. You know what I'm saying? My thing is shit. What would you do to me? Right? So she was
They don't
doing it
think
for
about that.
they don't. That $200,000 insurance policy. That's why she wanted to get him killed. So Alice said that he felt bad for Eugene after finding out the extent of the domestic violence. And $100,000 is a lot of money. So after Eugenia had been asking him for about a month and a half, he finally agreed. Eugenia mapped out the entire plan. She staged the break-in that happened a week before the murder and stole Romano's gun and gave it to Alexander. Dumbass.
Really?
Exactly, right? Just know exactly where the gun at. That's the only thing you take. You don't take no China wear. You don't take nothing else. You take just the gun and you boogie out. She brought him to the house several hours before Romano was scheduled to arrive home. She went to her sister's house and planned a casino trip to Biloxi to establish an alibi. It always comes out. When Romano came in through the front door, Alexander was standing in the hallway. He just jumped out and started shooting at Romano until the clip was empty. So maybe he did have a extended clip. I stand corrected. That's a lot of, goddamn, that's a lot of bullets. He held a duffel bag underneath his hand so the cases would fall inside, which explains why there were only 2 casings at the scene.
That's
So
kind
you,
of genius, though. You walking
yeah,
around
that
with
is
a
a
that
duffel
is
bag
kind of
just to
genius.
catch it. Yeah, I mean to catch the shells. Like, look, some of these criminals are smart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of these criminals are smart.
Sometimes, in part of it.
Yes, I mean, in some situations. The next day, she played the concerned wife and called the police. He also told police that she never gave him any of the insurance money. Alexander was arrested March 26, 2014.
Oh, so I
Dumbass.
also want to mention
Yes.
Virginia had a gambling problem.
Oh,
So,
damn.
right. So detectives are immediately on the hunt for Eugenia. So they commissioned the U.S. Marshals to go track her ass down. They found her right in Biloxi. They drug her ass back up to Pritchard to be interrogated. So she was arrested just a day after her boo thing, March 27th of 2014. And what she do? She blamed it all on that nigga. She
Of
ain't did
course.
nothing. She blamed it all on that nigga. But upon some digging, the police found that every bill Eugenia had was passed through. She spent all that money in 2 years, less than 2 years. Spent all that money.
God damn.
You ain't even pay that man, but you spent all that money at the casino, man. Because a gambling addiction it's almost as bad as crack. Like, I swear to God,
Well, how do you know?
because my kid's dad had a gambling addiction, and it was to the point where he would steal, was stealing the rent money, was stealing, would be down at the dang on casino like a crackhead. And I'm like, and it took me a while to find out about, because Cleveland was real late with getting casinos. So
Yeah, so
that's
you
a
didn't know
whole
at
other
first.
story.
You didn't know?
No, it was, I found out purely by accident when it was like $300 was missing. And I was looking for that. I was calling around to his family trying to figure out where he was. The nigga had disappeared. And his nephew finally told me, he like, that nigga be at the casino. I was like, the casino? But that was when Cleveland had just got casinos. We had just, because
Yeah.
we was late. We didn't get casinos till 2011, I want to say.
Yeah, I
'Cause
never was. Yeah, I don't gambling ain't my thing. I don't. Yeah,
mine either.
like when we went to Vegas, I think we gambled. We didn't even gamble, did we?
Put my max be like $60, and then after that, give me my money back, and
Yeah,
I'm
I don't.
done.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
Cash me out.
Exactly.
So she spent all that money, which is crazy, in 2 years. Like, that's wild. And you don't even have nothing to show for it. Like, that's my thing with gambling. You spent all that money and you don't have nothing to show for it. Nothing.
Nothing, man. You're right. It's just bad as crack. Like real talk.
It
It's
really
either
is.
bad as
Like I said,
crack or tricking
it's almost
off.
as bad as a drug addiction.
Yeah.
So both Alexander and Eugenia were both denied bail. So finally, August 17th of 2014, Eugenia finally confesses to the murder. And on August 20th of 2016, 2 years later, so mind you, we are almost, 5 years after the murder at this point.
And I know she thought her little one-eyed having ass really thought that she got away with it too. That she thought she did, and then turn around, and the nigga that you played is the one that's taking you down.
Yep. So she finally enters her guilty plea, and Alexander had already pled guilty. So the DA was like, fuck y'all. I ain't giving y'all no type of deal. To go ahead and go before the judge. And they were both given in jail for first-degree murder.
And they deserve it too.
They
They
do.
deserve it. You know what I'm
They
saying?
absolutely do. So Alexander is serving his time at Elmore Correctional Facility, and he is eligible for parole as of 2029. So they at least got, parole, which I think they got. That's because if they do end up getting parole, like, think about it. Y'all pled guilty. Y'all in 2016. That's only 13 years. That's not
Yes,
enough.
and look what they get. Look, man, we gotta always go back to what they gave.
Murder.
Yeah, they gave Khadijah all that time. Like, what is going on? This justice system is crazy. But granted, they get parole. Do I think they're gonna get parole? No, I doubt it. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
probably not.
Yeah,
Probably
I don't
not.
think they're gonna get it. But the fact that they are eligible for parole, though, so
Yeah, and after such
yeah.
short time for a plotted murder, that's
Applied it and shot the nigga 16 times.
exactly like that's
Like
it's
bam, 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 bam. All those
and
shots I just did was even 16.
right. And how the hell ain't nobody hear that?
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. What was that nosy ass neighbor then?
exactly.
What was your nosy ass then when they was over there shooting this nigga up?
Exactly. Because it was the middle of the night, so you would think it would be loud because if it happened around midnight, usually things are quiet, calm. You would hear that. And that many shots, it would sound like firecrackers or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would hear that. But
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
digress.
Right.
So Eugenia is at the Tutwiler prison and she's eligible for parole March 1st of 2029 as well.
She ain't about to get that shit. So after the conviction, Romano's mother wanted claim to the $200,000 insurance policy since Eugenia was responsible for his murder. I do agree. She even went as far as getting all the three Romano's kids tested for paternity. And do you know that none of them was his kids?
That's a goddamn
That's
shame.
horrible, man. This bitch was really out here, know what I'm saying, slanging that twat. Like, she was really out here busting it open.
But the fact that
you got to think, though,
you were with this man, you had kids, let us say 03, what was it, 03, 06, and 08 or something. These are all separate. Not one of them kids was his.
Was his. I mean, he should have known something with like, yeah, this little nigga, little Chinese, and the other person, little mix, and the other one, little these two, like, it's like, I don't know my kids. Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. When Christian was born, I was looking at him a little side, because, you know what I'm saying? He looking at him like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? But he grew up to look like me. You mean to tell me it was no intuition as a man, like none of these little niggas mine? But the crazy part,
she would have been a good
yes.
one to have on the Maury show.
Yeah, oh man, but she didn't that 3 different niggas, or it could have been the same. We don't know. Know what I'm saying? Busting her while she was with this man. That's crazy work, man.
But not
Damn,
one of the 3. Like, damn.
Exactly, man. Not one of them, man. Like that. Oh, this dude, I know he probably. I hope he in heaven. Know what I'm saying? But if he in hell, he probably like, God damn.
Got to be more careful.
Got to be more careful. But unfortunately for Mrs. Patricia, since Romano claimed those kids, they were legally his children and are entitled to anything he left behind. The children went to the custody of Eugenia's mother. I would want the little niggas. That ain't my kids.
I mean, but somebody had to take the kids, and Romano's mom wasn't about to take them because shit, them ain't even her grandkids.
Man, yeah, nah, y'all got to come get these little niggas, man. I don't know who these kids is.
And I mean, I thought that was wild. Like, I understand. Like, that was really ignorant on his mother's part. Like, I get you were concerned, but you only did it out of greed because you wanted
shit, I'm
money.
tripping. No, they went to her mother. I'm tripping. Yes. I apologize. I'm thinking I'm tripping. I thought they went to his mother, and that's why I said fuck them kids. But no, of course she gonna take them because those are her babies. Yes, those are. Yeah. So Eugenia, mama, I applaud you, and I tilt my hat to you for taking a little. Know what I'm saying? We don't know who kids they are. Kids. That's fucked up. Your mama in jail, and you don't even know who your daddy is.
The man you thought was your daddy is not your daddy.
Yes, they gonna grow up to be a bunch of little bad-ass degenerates fucking up society. Hopefully they don't, because usually the kids like that, they don't want that grow up to be like great kids. Know what I'm saying? Like, look at LeBron. He didn't know who his daddy was or nothing. Look how he grew up. That's the truth, though. Real talk.
If you could see the look on my face right now.
Oh my God. So this is a story of greed. Take a lesson. Y'all better start paying. Y'all better start paying all hitmen. All right, if you are in a business with a hitman, pay that nigga, man. You pay them what they owe, and maybe they won't snitch on you when it all goes down.
I actually say, like, how many times? Okay, Ray Caruth, he ain't pay his hitman. Like, y'all just don't be out here paying the people. Y'all getting people to kill.
Man, first
people.
of all, look. Let me tell you something. If I decide to be a hitman, which I'm not saying I would do, but then hypothetically, if I decide, nigga, you paying my money up front.
I'll be telling y'all better get your money up
Get
front.
your money up front. Pay my money up front. I'm gonna take it. Then I'm gonna call the police and let them know that you know what I'm saying, want to hire me or to kill him, and your head going to jail, and I still get your money. I'm just saying that's what I
I
would
don't
do.
know if it works like that.
Look, man, perfect world. So that was the case. There we go. So that was our case, man. It was a case agreed, like it was said. Horrible, horrible, horrible situation. Wait till y'all see her mugshot too.
Yeah, that I'm trying to figure out which direction she was looking. Does she have two eyes? I can't see clearly. I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm confused too. I'm just trying to find out. Like, yeah, she has some hoes though, man. She must have that. She must have that dynamite cooter. She had to.
But my thing is, how do you even pull them if you're not cute though?
I'm hot, man. Look, I done met with a couple of ugly hoes in my day. Back in my
You've
day.
messed with
Hey,
a
hey,
lot
hey,
of them.
hey, hey, hey,
Your
hey,
teeth was not
hey.
cute, sir. Not
Who?
cute.
Who wasn't cute? Well, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, not Fatal Attraction. Not
No,
no, I wasn't about to say her. I was gonna say that other one. That bitch was funny looking as hell.
oh, Peter.
I was trying not to say her name, but yes,
Oh, Peter,
that bitch
yeah.
was funny looking as hell. That bitch was funny looking as hell.
Ah, man, don't talk about Peter like that, man. Peter had a sweet soul, but let me tell you, let me quit. I'm not about to even do that, man. I didn't gave too much of my information on that live yesterday. And by the way, y'all messed up. I could talk about that before. Actually, right now we're about to go into our favorite part of the show. And what's the name of it?
Love, lies, and alibis.
There you go. Before we find out what it is, because obviously I'm not in the loop no more. It just gets sprung on me. You guys missed a wonderful, a funny. I'm talking about it was hilarious live yesterday. It's about what, for an hour?
Yeah,
How
we
long
was
was
on
it?
for an hour.
An
Yeah.
hour, yes. And I'm talking about no holds back. We put it all out there. We put it all out there, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is my dumb ass did not save it. So you had to be there. If you missed it, you missed it. You know what I'm saying? It was good though. So make sure that, when we say we're gonna go live, we on it right now. So anytime we say we're gonna go live and do something, we're going to do it. Like no ands and buts about it. I was a couple minutes late, I do agree, but we eventually did it. But it was a
I
lot
mean,
of
and you got an excuse. You was still at work. You literally left work to do the live.
I
and
did.
then
I left work to do the podcast because I care for the show so much, and I was scared because you was like, nigga, you're not about to miss this.
you just text
So,
me talking about, we may have a problem. Not today. No, we're not.
and you see, I cleaned that up real quick. I'm like, there's no problem. I'll be there. Don't even worry about it. All right. So what we doing today?
Okay, so what we're going to talk about today? Let's see. That's a good question because I haven't thought about this at all. So off the top of my head, what we going to talk about? We going to talk. Oh, I got a perfect. Let's talk about why the hell y'all niggas be choosing these ugly bitches. How do these ugly bitches attract y'all? That's what I would like to know. I can't get a man for shit. Okay, that's a lie. I choose not to
Okay,
have
I'm
a
about
man.
to say you could definitely get a man. I mean, it just they be on. It's always they be
Yeah,
on some bullshit,
I
and
just don't have the patience.
they all look like
My
I'm about to
baby
say,
daddy. That is
they
the
all like your baby
craziest
daddy. That's
thing.
a crazy yes. All
I thought,
serious, you guys. Every one of the dudes that holler at her all look like
look,
her baby daddy. It's
it
the
is
craziest thing in
the
the world.
weirdest thing, and I thought I was tripping.
No, you're not. No, I don't know what it is. Like, yeah,
Apparently,
God made
God
a
didn't break him up when he made him. He just made a whole
no.
bunch
He
of them
made a
niggas.
lot of them. Yes, them
That
niggas
mean he
like
ain't special.
yeah, that nigga like the old four Tauruses. You know how they would just all. It's a whole bunch of them niggas. Like, God damn. All
Yeah.
right,
Okay. So yeah,
yes.
let's talk about that. So what? Okay. So
We gotta ask,
how
I mean, if we got any ugly, because it's like it's some women out there that know they ugly.
do you
What?
know you ugly? How do you know you ugly? Like, I've always wondered that. Does everybody walk around thinking they pretty? Like, how does that work?
I don't know. That is a good question. Like, no, I'm saying?
'Cause
I
I've
didn't
always
realize. Like,
wondered
I'm
that.
not
Like,
okay. I'm not acting like I'm the finest looking nigga in the world, but I knew that I was good looking because people actually told like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you nice, they told you and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't think a person tell an ugly person they ugly.
I mean, well, they say like you have only a face a mother could love.
True. But I think it's certain
But
things. I
but
think
do
what it
people
is.
know they're ugly? Like, I really wonder that. Like you said, like I've never thought I was ugly. Like, I may have not have had like
We
always
should.
had like really good self-confidence, but I never thought I was ugly. And then like people be like people tell me all the time, like, you are so pretty. And I'll be like, I mean, I don't think I'm like, I just be like, thank you. But I've never thought I was ugly. So do people
We should
think
call your baby daddy and ask him.
which one?
I ain't naming no names on this one because that nigga look like he could fight. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, look,
He can't fight a
look,
damn
I ain't taking no
person.
chances, man. Remember, that's the same nigga that knew I was working in a certain area. Remember, but knew all the stuff about me that I didn't know. Hell no, I ain't saying that nigga name. We good. No. But I think exactly. I think what it is certain like. Okay, I think women are like. Well, people know because like for example.
You are literally talking in circles. You're talking, but you ain't saying nothing.
I know because I'm trying to word it right because again, we got very sensitive viewers. Know what I'm saying? And I don't want to offend. I mean, I don't give a fuck about offending some people, but I was saying it's like, for example, at certain times of the day we're gonna link up. Like if I'm always linking up at your house and we Netflix and chill, we ain't going out. It's a possibility you ugly.
No, I think that niggas want to Netflix and chill because
No, I'm trying to tell you. Look, if a
fast.
nigga constantly coming over at night or whatever, I'm telling you, you're ugly. I get it. Some niggas that want to Netflix and chill, but there's some niggas like, hey, what's up? Let's meet up at the bar or whatever. But when you ugly,
but
I ain't gonna be.
you're not. You haven't answered the question. Like, why do y'all entertain women that y'all are not attracted?
Oh,
Like,
you asking why?
how do these ugly women even get to y'all? Is what I'm saying. Like, if you think a woman is ugly, how do you even?
Man, sometimes the ugly girls got the best personalities, man. They like niggas. They be cool. They be having the best personalities and they be so easy going and shit and don't require that much. You know what I'm saying?
But usually men are more of the physical. Y'all.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not understanding.
Look, we're very physical, you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, sometimes the ugly girl got the biggest asses and the best bodies. I ain't gonna lie.
That is true.
Yes, they be having, yes, man.
You see them from the back and then they turn around and you be like, oh
man, look like Trina in the waist and Gucci in the face. Oh, Lord Jesus. And them be the ones, man.
I mean, you talking about old Gucci, because Gucci now he fat. I don't know what
nigga. First of all, any woman that look like Gucci from back then or now is who the it don't make a difference. If she look like Gucci, man, it's a problem. If it's from back in 2001 or 2024 Gucci, it's a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So me personally, I mean, I had a couple of them, and then, like I said, good personalities, good people. You know what I'm saying? And then I told you, man, look, let's be honest with you, they got the good cooler cat. They do. Usually, ugly women, they got the good because they got to work for love. They got to work for love. You know what I'm saying? They like, look, I like this. Oh, this is a good looking nigga. I'm gonna make sure.
Let me take this a step further. What make it good?
What make what?
What make coochie good?
What make? Oh man, there's so many. It's oh my.
Like, I mean, I don't.
It's just because it can't be too tight, but it can't be too wet. Then it's just a perfect combination. And then it's the movement. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole combination. You know what I'm saying? It's the person. They got to know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you just laying there like you fucking a dead fish. No. Yes, but yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Yes, it's a lot, man. Oh, where are we talking? Lord Jesus. I hope my pastor ain't listening. This would be the episode that my pastor decided to listen to.
Or my auntie, because she
exactly.
she say every week. She'd be like, oh my God, I need to check out y'all podcast. And I'll be like, wait, don't listen. Oh shit.
Yeah, she go like, Lord Jesus, they're talking
about this on my ass.
Yes, man. But look, a matter of fact, why don't we do a live? But look, I told you I want to start doing lives every week. We should do that, man. We're gonna do a live and we're gonna talk to people and ask them, what makes good cooler.
No, we don't have to do a live. So I wonder if we can do. Okay, so Spotify has a poll, right?
Poll.
They do. They have a poll. So
you missed the
put on there like
the joke, nigga. You missed the joke.
I caught it and I ignored you because I'm not paying any attention to you. No, I think it might be a little bit too explicit to post on there.
Yeah, that's why I said you can't though. Look, man, it's called Love, Lies, and Alibis After Dark. We're gonna have a real life conversation. We're going live. What day? You wanted to do it like we did yesterday, Thursday? On that Thursday? We're gonna have a conversation.
All right, let's make it a conversation.
I mean, come on. Yes, we're gonna have fun with it, man. So yeah, that's all we're gonna say.
Next Thursday is Halloween. I don't know, people might be outside with their kids. I didn't
I
realize it was
mean,
Thursday was Halloween.
yeah, that's true. Thursday is Halloween, man. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, yeah. What you doing anything for
We'll
Halloween?
revisit that at a later date.
All right, no, that yeah, we visit, but we all right. So look, that was it. That was our love lies and alibis.
Next week I'll
Setting
have
it.
something planned. I
No, but I
stick to
actually
these
no, that
like
was actually funny though. Look, I like it. I mean, it's good conversation though. I mean, I like it. So, we want to definitely thank you. Look, I want to real quick. Again, we got to always do this. Khadijah Brown, check her out. Episode, I always forget. That's episode
9.
9. Episode 9, Khadijah Brown, check it out. That's one of our, if I'm not mistaken, that's one of our most played, right?
Yes, it is. It's
Yes.
yeah.
So people are listening to it. Like I said, listen to it here so you can actually hear for yourself and everything. We definitely are doing everything that we can to try to get her out. Actually, I talked to her today. She
We're
was
not trying to
really
get her out. We're just
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
get
no, no.
her
Trying to get a
sentence
sentence. Yeah, I'm sorry. I
reduced.
apologize. Her sentence reduction. Again, like I always say, the disclaimer: we're not saying that she don't deserve to be in jail, but we're just saying she doesn't deserve the time that they gave. So we're doing everything to try to help her out to at least get a sentence reduction, so she can at least get out and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? What bit of youth she would have when she get out, and her kids. She has 4 beautiful kids, and we're also in the process of trying to get her mom grandparent rights, so she can see her 4 kids. Because right now, the victim with Jeremy Brown, parents have the kids, and they are not letting the mom unfortunately see the kids. So we're
And
doing
it's a
that.
whole
So
lot of other drama that
it's a
follows
lot,
up
yeah, a
behind
lot.
that as
So
well.
we
But
do have a GoFundMe. Just to clarify, the GoFundMe is not ran by me or Tiffany. We have nothing to do with it. Our names are not on it. It's for her mom. You know what I'm saying? All we're doing is reposting it. It goes strictly to her mom, and her mom literally her mom is the only one that's really helping out besides us helping out with her. So all funds are going to a good source. They're not being spent frivolously, and they're going to Khadijah. So if you have the heart, go ahead and donate on the GoFundMe. And also, if you have any information on any good lawyers that can help with grandparents' rights or just help with her appeals in general, please let us know. All right, anything from you?
our DMs are always open. So,
Yes,
I appreciate
DM, yes. And
I
we look, we DM y'all. We actually we going back and forth. So
yeah,
we actually, we
we
interact.
have like we appreciate all the DMs, like all the positive feedback that we have gotten. Like we really, really appreciate it. And like some like I mean we get constructive feedback as well. We appreciate that because like I said, we are still new at this. We're still learning. So we do appreciate all feedback. Like I say, almost all the feedback that we have gotten has been like really good. Um except for like he said, apparently some people are offended because we throw the word bitch
Big
around a
bitches.
lot.
Big
Yes.
bitches are
It,
really offended when I was talking about the big girl that killed, which was episode 4. I'm done. I'm done.
I don't know. It was what was that girl's name? I didn't like that girl. And first
Yeah,
of
I
all,
did. Yeah,
I
yeah.
told
It was.
word bitch around like horrible. That's just how I talk. And it's not to be offensive. And then Willie, he just if y'all notice, he talks shit about everybody. If y'all
I
didn't catch the
do.
video he
Like
made, he's
literally.
like this is what he does. He just talks shit like all day, every day. He is not serious at all. And we're not offending anybody. But we're also not gonna censor ourselves because this is who we are. Like this is how we talk. This is how me and him literally talk. All we talk. This is how we
All
talk. Like
day.
we're
Yes.
talking just how we talk on a regular basis. So
And we're open.
we're
The
not.
thing is, we talk shit though, but we are very open, very transparent. Like I said, if you would have been on the live, you would have seen like we are we are us. We are literally us. Like this is us. So just enjoy it. So all right, we good. Go ahead.
All right. So, before we go, just make sure you are following us on social media. Um, Somebody don't be posting their videos on time like they're supposed to on Monday mornings, but we are working on something. So we always try and post everything on our social media pages just to keep up with everything. Make sure you share the podcast with friends and family, the Starbucks guy, all that good stuff. And if you would love to send me some coffee at Starbucks got this new caramel apple macchiato, and I got a job and I am struggling. Like this is really hard. So if you have to
I
contribute to
got
my
you. I
hard
got you.
shit,
I got you. I'll send it to you.
that would be so. And so let's see where can you follow us at on let me see where we at. TikTok and Facebook it's Melanin Mysteries Podcast, and then on Instagram it's Melanin Mysteries Pod, and then yeah, just keep doing what y'all doing, and we appreciate it. And we will see y'all next week. So that's all I got.
All right, go ahead. You gotta close us out. You know what I'm
I just want to make sure
saying?
you didn't have nothing to say because you know you.
No. I'm good. We are good to go. I appreciate. Yep.
So make sure that you always remember that love should not come with a life sentence. So make sure you choose freedom and not felonies.